Why didn't you tell me that? Why didn't you tell me? Well, welcome back to Dicey Dungeons. Here we are again, slaying, because as we always do, we are dope at this game, if you will. We're playing as the thief today. The thief, it's probably one of the easiest characters in the game to play as. You know, super easy to really get through the levels. I mean, if you're not getting to floor 6 right on the first try, I mean, you're pretty much just, you need to probably go home and rethink what games you're playing. Maybe try something a little easier. Because, it'll drive you nuts if you're not getting to level 6, you know. My god, on level 1 of the thief. So, here we go, starting off strong with a 4. We can split a dice in 2. We'll be able to do some serious damage. We can poison him a little bit. There we go. So we'll do a good 5 damage, and we'll and even as a poison. So we'll go do a 4 damage. And if we hit him with the poison, that would be 2 damage we could have done, and 1 damage it's going to do. So you know what? It's not worth it. So we're going to hit him with the 2 and end the turn. Cool. Strong on the poison. 3 damage. That's alright. So we got a decent roll. If we split the 6, we might do alright. We're going to add 2 poison. We could hit it with the 4. So let's see what the split on the 6 does. A 5 and a 1. Probably the worst split that you can ask for, but that's alright. Because the 5 is going to go to waste, and the 1 is going to go there, and the 4 is going to go there. So that's alright. 2 poison, that'll do a little bit of damage to him. Well, we got an unlucky roll. Are we going to need it this turn? Well, let's split the 5 and just see what happens here, because we need an even number. If I know anything about even numbers, we can save our unlucky roll, thankfully, for the next guy on the level 1. Come on, guys. Thinking that I couldn't get by level 1. Rookie mistake. Alright, we got a pickpocket, which is worthless for right now. Seeing as level 1. Come on. Alright, so we got the unlucky roll, so maybe we should just start off big with an unlucky roll. We can, and then we could split a dice in 2 to get a couple more dice on the board. We should have split the 5 or the 6, I know what you're saying, but I did that specifically so that I could steal gold. And we're just going to do the rest of the damage. I got to give him a fighting chance, you know. We're only at 13 out of 24. He's got 9 health. What's he going to do? He's got a little donut shield. Well, that was uncalled for. So the 3 is going to knock that down. We're going to have to definitely split the 5 here. And a 2 and a 3 is thankfully what we needed. So I appreciate all you've been doing for me, game. Couldn't be happier. Level 1 complete, as we knew it was going to be, because only chumps can't get by level 1. So now we're on floor 2. Floor 2 is where it's at. Starting strong, we got Stereo Head, we got Wizard, and Jester. What's the game plan here? I think we're looking to level up in 4, so we're going to have to beat both of these guys to level up. And our health is full, so we shouldn't be too nervous about it. I think we're going to defeat Stereo Head, because if we need the apple, we're going to take it. Weak to shock. Luckily, we are stock full of shock. We got a 3, which ain't going to be too bad for the dagger. We can use the Sonic Wave, which is a max 4 to do 4 damage, and it weakens the enemy. So we are likely going to want to probably split this 5, right? A 1 and a 4 is pretty nice, right? Because we can do a max 4 here. We can hit him with the 3 here. And hit him with another 1 here. And we can hit him with the 6 here. Steal another piece of gold there. Because we got a shop coming up. Maybe it's got some good stuff. And we got the unlucky coming in. Ready to use, so we could start knocking this guy down a little bit. Because we pile up unlucky rolls pretty quick, because I think it's every time we take damage, we get a chance to build up our unlucky bar. So we're splitting dice in two. If we split a 1, we're getting 2 1s, which ain't too bad. We stole his Sonic Wave. We don't have a 4. The 6 is going to be pretty useless to us if we don't split it. So we're going to have to try it. We got a 5 and a 1. Which would have been the same outcome if we had just split a 1, pretty much. We would have had a useless 6 and a 1. Now we get a useless 5 and a 1. We can damage him 2, which is reusable, so we're just going to pretty much throw it into that, I think. Let's see how much we can knock him down here. Knocking him down to 12. Under half. We're still at pretty much full health. What's he going to do to us? He's rolling a 2 and a 3. So we're a little weak. We still got the health. We're pretty okay, I think, to beat Stereo Head, if I had to think. So it splits a value in 2, which is what it always did. So I wonder how it's been minimized. This one reduced it because it reduces the max die from 3. I don't know what it did with the lockpick, but again, the 6 isn't going to be too helpful. Neither is a 5. The 4 will be super helpful. I guess we're going to have to just go for the 6 and hope for some trip 3s. That's the one thing. It's not going to give us both die. We'll hit him with the... Oh, it's a 2 or less. What a wasted roll. What a wasted roll. He heard me talking smack about him, and he really showed me up. That's embarrassing. Okay, so we still got the Sonic Wave, so if we're going to split something, we go into max at 2. Well, we better use that then. We're going to have to split the 6 again, I think, and hopefully we'll get a 3's alright. We'll take it. Plus, he's got a weakened. Trust me, it's so hot outside. The flies are coming in here to try and get air conditioning. Unlucky for them, I don't have air conditioning. The 4 is going to knock him dead. That's all we need to move on. And we got 2 to the next level. So, necessarily, the health ain't the biggest thing that we need to get right now. But let's check out the store. We got 5 gold now. So we can do the counterfeit, which is going to duplicate a dice. Pretty good. Snake Eye Charm again. It's rolling 2 1s. I get 1s, you know, non-stop. An odd is going to heal 1 health and reusable. So I could just throw 1s into getting bandages instead of doing damage if I really need it. And you know what? The way that these runs been going, again, health might not be too bad. And we could buy them both. Do we waste it? Yeah, you know, we're gonna get them both, I think. Let's take a look at our equipment. And we are full on equipment right here. I'm liking this. I'm liking this so far. We aren't going to get the apple just yet. You know what? Once we kill him, we're going to level up. But once we leave the path, we're going to lose the apple. So, I think we're going to get one of the apples. Defeat him. Increase the health. And then we get the last apple. Let's see if this works out. So we can duplicate dice. Needs a 6 and +1 dice this fight. So this is essentially a very interesting dice with my current setup. If I duplicate the 6, get another 6. I can do the 6 to add a dice to the fight. Let's see what dice it adds. For next turn, I guess. You live and you learn. Alright, so an even's going to steal a gold. We can split a dice in 2. So the 5 is an odd. We can actually get some health back on that. We don't need it just yet, but I think it's going to go to waste. Get a health. Heal that. And we get a split. So what are we going to split? We're going to try and split, I think, here, the 6. Just kidding. We're going to split the 5. We got a 3 and a 2. Couldn't have gone any better. We're going to hit him with some damage. Hit him with some more damage. And then we're going to get another gold. I don't know why, but it was just going to sit there if we didn't use it. Ooh. Alright. Alright. He's only got 1 dice, but I got 4 dice because I added a dice. And we got an unlucky roll. We're shocked, so temporarily disables. Alright, so we can use an unlucky roll. Do we need the counterfeit? And do we need the bandage? I don't think we're going to need either of them, potentially. So let's unlucky roll it. Splits the dice in 2. We can split the 1, get a couple more 1s. 3 is inflicting 4 poison. And this is just going to keep on doing some damage. Splits the dice in 2. The 6. We could bring these back. Throw a 1 there. The 6 doesn't help us this round, which is such a shame. So I could put the 1 there to release it. What am I going to duplicate? That's the thing. What do we want to split into? We're going to split the 6 in 2. Let's see what happens here. A 2 and a 4. Not the best thing. If this 4 is useless, which it is, we can use it to release something. And we can use the other 4 to release healing. And then, we could just duplicate the 2. I know, why not? Why the heck not? So we'll duplicate it too. So we can just start doing some crazy damage now. Just knocking him down, and this is reusable. So we could go up in health, but I don't think we're going to need to, because essentially we're getting health after we kill him. So the goal is just kill him. We don't need the bandages. Which one's he putting it into? He's got a 4, so he is doing some shock damage again. That's alright. Alright. So again, same 2. We got a 3 to knock him down to 97, so if I have 4. If I get a 1, we deal 5 ice damage. Which is going to freeze some of his dice down to just 1 rolls. So if they freeze his dice down to 1 rolls, that means he's just going to freeze my dice down to 1 rolls, which, alright. Alright, fair enough. So, speaking of things to do, the 3s are good, the 5 and the 6 is what we need to look into. So, take the 3. You know what? If we duplicate... If we duplicate our 3 here, we can take him out this round. Basic strategy. Easy. Level 2, it's like taking candy from a baby. And that baby is, very strong. Muscular baby. Donnie Badaducci, strong baby. Poison needle inflicts a bunch of poison. Alright, we get it. You're playing salt. My god. Crowbar is reducing... You know what? We went with the poison needle. We're going to try the crowbar. We're going to try the crowbar. Was it the wrong decision? I don't know. How many countdowns do we have? We have the nope. We have no countdowns. This was worthless. But we're going to take on the Jester right now. Actually, there might have been a countdown in the shop. We'll go back and we'll check that out. Alright, what do you got, Jester? Make me laugh. And by make me laugh, I don't mean kill me. He changes equipment every turn. Interesting. So we're going to get a really random piece of equipment every turn. Okay. So it just does 2 damage. Whatever the heck I put in there. That's not bad, but 1 turns into 2 damage. duplicate a dice. We could duplicate a 6. So what do we want to split? We'll split the 6 to see just what we're going to get out of it. 2 3s. Couldn't have asked for a better one. So we could do some 6 damage. We can duplicate the 3, so we can do 9 damage. We got a 4 and a 2. We can steal some golds. Anything we put in there is going to do 2 damage. Alright, so Frisbee in face, knocks him dead. Alright, we'll put the, I guess it really doesn't matter. We'll do a 4 there, just because it makes me feel better. And we'll steal a gold. We could have done a little bit more damage, but, you know, gold doesn't hurt. Especially if we're going back to the shop to see what we can buy. Literally doesn't matter what he rolls, it's always going to be 2 damage. Alright. Alright, so we do a minimum of 3 to do 3 damage. So we're putting 3s in there or 3s in here. And this is reusable. So, what do we want to... We're gonna unlucky roll, because why not? A min of 3 to do that, so the 6 isn't going to help us, I think. We're going to definitely split the 6 for a couple of 3s. Could not be happier. We could duplicate the 3, so we're going to have 3, 6, 9, 12 damage. We could duplicate another dice. Did I not just duplicate a dice? No, I didn't yet. I was just talking about it. I'm losing my mind. Okay. This is 3 gain of health. I think we're just going to go straight damage here. It's just straight damage. That's all we can do. Hit him. 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 Uno mas. Knocked him down to 4. So next turn we're going to knock this guy out. As long as he doesn't do some ridiculous attack on me. Not bad. Of course you're going to roll all frickin' ones. Alright, so we'll split this in 2. Anything does 2 damage, it doesn't matter. We're okay. We could, oh, you know, we could have healed up. But that's okay. I think we got some apples on the board that we can take. Let's see how many we're away from leveling up here. So we got 5 to go. So we're going to get 5 apples, but we're going to level up pretty soon. Take you. Let's take a look what this had. So this was the Snake-Eyed Charm, which is just 2 1s. I don't think that's going to be worth it to buy, to be honest with you. Let's see what's in the chest. Pea Shooter. This is what we're taking. This is going to be good, because this is going to reduce it with the Crowbar, so we'll take that. Now, how are we going to organize our equipment for this? For Pea Shooter Crowbar build. The bandage, the lockpick, the counter phase have been helpful. Steals 1 gold. I think we're done with that. We're going to have to get rid of something else in order to make this synergy work. Is it the bandage? I mean, we haven't used it once. We haven't used it a single time. Reduces all the countdowns by that number. So essentially I'm rolling a... Is it really worth it, though? If I had more than 1, this would definitely be a good synergy. I don't have more than 1. Don't have more than 1. So I think we're going to keep the Pea Shooter. We will put the bandages back in. And let's see what we can do on floor 3. Easiest floor of my life. Never had an easier floor. Since the last time I was on level 3. Simple. Alright, so we have Pirate level 2, and Yeti is level 3. So that's not going to be too bad, because if I take them both out, I get my level up in health. But we're going to take out the Pirate first. Patchy the Pirate. And if you don't know that reference, I'm just going to tell you to leave. Kindly leave. SpongeBob was such a big part of growing up that I just don't know how you could have grown up not watching SpongeBob. is like one of the most quotable shows, and I know everyone's gonna argue. They're gonna be like, "Nah, man, you got Family Guy, you got South Park, you got Futurama, you got The Office, Parks and Rec." I mean, I agree. They're all good. SpongeBob's where it's at, though. SpongeBob got me through childhood and Pokemon. Alright, so we are looking to do 3, 6, 9 damage. The pea shooter can drop it down, which would not be too... But it's only 2 damage, so it's not necessarily worth it unless we got a whole bunch of 1s that we're just looking to get rid of, like on an end turn. Or a 4 that we don't need because we got low things. So I think with the low numbers, on 4 you can reuse it. That's very interesting. Well, if I had a 4, you know where it'd be going. But I think I'm going to use this so it's reusable for the 9. And I think we're just going to do the damage this round. I'm sure I look deliciously glossy, yeah, and I don't care. I don't care if it looks like I've been running a marathon. Why? Because, have you ever seen a Krispy Kreme donut? It's essentially the gloss that I have right here. Nice cream, frosty glaze. That sounds disgusting. I apologize. So I got a Cannon Fire, which is an 8 now, so it deals 6 burn damage, and it burns 1 dice on the 8 roll. I don't know if that's worth it. I am going to unlucky this. Splits the dice in 2. So again, the 6 is going to be potentially worthless. The 4 is definitely going to be potentially worthless. I think we... What do we want to do? So I think we're going to have to split... Split the 6? Duplicate the 6? What do you do with another 6? Then you put it into this. And does 6 damage. I think we duplicate the 6. And then we split a 6. We could put a 5 into the pea shooter. We could put... The 4's got to go somewhere. So we could do... A 4's got to go somewhere. It's got to go somewhere. Quickest way to this is going to be a 6 here. And a 1. And a 1. Hit him with the 6 and a burn. Then we got... a 5 to do 2 damage, because I can't use it anywhere else. We could do another 2 damage with these 2. And I think that mathematically works out to do another 2 damage versus only getting the extra 1 damage there. Down to 2, you might have to burn a dice. Guess you can't burn it. So that was good. That was good. We only gotta knock him down for 2 damage here. End it. Ooh. Send him to Davy Jones' locker under the sea. Man, I thought we were just finishing floor 3. I was not paying attention. Alright, so we need to defeat Yeti in order to get our health bonus. Now, the question is, again, do we take the apple first so we don't die? I'm going to say yes. Not dying makes me feel a lot better. So he can knock me down a good amount, but I still will have my level up to heal me fully. That's good. Alright, so he'll do an odd is a freeze damage, freeze 1 dice. Okay. So he's got a lot of ice shards and ice age. Okay, which freezes all dice. So what do we got here? We can split the 5 and just see what we get. Do we duplicate the 5 or do we split it first? Because we could get a really bad 4 in 1 roll. And that's not necessarily going to help us with the 4. So do we split it? Or do we duplicate it, split it? We still got the 5 for the pea shooter. Let's split it. We got a 2 and a 3. That's the best outcome we could have gotten. We can now duplicate the 3, so we're going to get a good 6 damage on him. An odd is going to do... Alright, so we could throw the 1 here to also then freeze a dice. That'll do 4 damage, and an odd to do 1 damage and freeze his dice. And we'll end our turn. Okay, so he's doing a lot of ice damage, so good to know this is the full damage. Keep that in mind. Alright, so we're going to go a heavy 1 roll this round. And literally not do anything other than freeze his dice a whole lot. Split a dice in 2. We're going to duplicate it. And we're just gonna... Let's just freeze Frozen 1. He's got 4 dice. He's got 4 dice. So I think we're just gonna... Okay. And hopefully we're gonna get our unlucky roll for the next round. And then we can just, you know... You know what? This is gonna be a tough round again. Just gonna say. Needs 2 1s. I got 2 1s to freeze all his dice. Not bad. We could duplicate the 2. You know, we can split the 1. We got an unlucky roll. We're gonna have to use it, because we're gonna want to freeze his dice for darn sure. Which means he's just gonna freeze ours back. Maybe not the best idea. We're just going to go back and forth freezing each other, so he's actually going to get the last laugh on that one. We're going to duplicate the 2, I guess. Let's see how much damage we're going to get out of this. And you know what? Maybe we're going to heal up just a bit. Half health. He can roll 5 and 5, that's 10. We gotta end him on the next turn. So we got 12 left. I think that's doable if we get a couple of good rolls. Oh, yes. So he's gonna have a good turn there. And I'm all frozen, which is alright. So I can still do a freeze damage. I can still duplicate it. Alright, so we're still gonna get a couple of Unos here on the board. And that's going to be a 5. So we can definitely freeze one of his dice. That's got to be the game plan. And I think we just keep knocking him down. So what did he go from? He went from 12 to 7. And now has a frozen dice. Okay. Ooh. Bold move, Yeti. Bold move. Well, we're going to do the same exact thing that we just did. We're going to split a dice in 2. We're going to duplicate that dice. We are going to do that. Do a damage. Do a damage. Do a damage. We're going to do another damage. And he's going to hit with a good 5. Ooh. Okay, I think we got him. He's got 2 health. I don't care. We're taking the safe route. We're taking it. Gotta make me feel good about myself. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh, don't throw the word cool at me right now. How dare you? What I would not do for an ice pack on my face. Extra dice! We'll take it. Alright. So, in order to get to the shop, we gotta go through the haunted jar. The haunting mattress. Quotable. First aid kit. This is good. building up more countdownable cards. Heals 8 health. We will take that in a second. We will equip that in 2 seconds. We don't need this bandage anymore. We need this first aid kit. We got the pea shooter, and we're going to need the crowbar. So we're going to have to... Oh, my God. You know what? Let's see what we can do at the shop here. Come in. Take a seat. Picked up some great wiring from Robobot this morning. I reckon I got some pretty decent upgrades to offer. Well, let's take a look. Yes, so counterfeit is going to minimize it, which then gives us room for the pickpocket crowbar setup that we were doing. Let's see what else we got. Dagger, +1 damage. So every time we throw a 3, it gives us a 4. Every time we throw a 1, it gives us a 2. The lockpick, split a dice into 2, 1 on 6 split into 3. So we guarantee the 3s on a 6. I don't know if I like that odds, though. So it does 4 damage on a 5 dice roll. That's not bad, but the counterfeit is going to go well, so I think we're going to have to come back to do pea shooter maybe next. It goes from 16 to 12. So we got a decent upgrade list that we can get through if we can actually get into a couple more shops. So we'll do this for now. Okay. We'll upgrade our equipment. So we get the crowbar in here. So now we reduce it by that number. So, for instance, we hit a 5 here. We get the pea shooter to do 2 damage. We get the first aid to drop, and that's it. Thought there was more, but that's okay. So we get the first aid kit, and we got the health going up. So just throwing dice into crowbar is actually not too bad. All right. We don't need the health. We do want to go with the Haunted Jar because we do want to get to level 5 as quick as we can before we go to level 4. Strong against poison. Everything's strong against poison. Luckily, I don't have poison in my backpack. Alright, so that's inflict poison on him, so he probably gets like a reduced damage from poison, which is fine. A couple of 4s. So we can split the dice in 2. We can duplicate the 3 again. Alright, so the 4 is kind of going to be potentially useless to us, except for just reducing the countdown. So I think we try and split this, see if we get a couple of 3s to throw into more dagger damage. We got another 3, so we're going to luckily be able to do some good dagger damage. Knock him down by 9. We can reduce the countdown here, which is going to enable the pea shooter and first aid kit. And then we got a 2 left, and we can inflict a poison if we needed to. And inflicts 2 poison. That's not bad. So we'll reduce the countdown. We can add a poison. You know, and 1 does 2 damage. That's pretty decent. He's got a high roll. He is dropping that number nice and sweet and quick. Oh, we got a lot of 6s, so that's not going to be too bad. And we got an unlucky roll, which we are absolutely going to use. So now we got our 24 poison. We could do... we're not 6, 12, 18. We're not going to get there. I don't think it's worth it for this turn. I think we can do a little bit more damage. Critically thinking here. Well, I think my light just died. So, that's good. Right, so that didn't distract me whatsoever, the fact that I thought all my power was going out in my room. Anyway, so we can split the 6, hopefully get something good. We're probably not. Probably not. We didn't. But we can do the countdown here. Oh, which also goes to the double poison. Not too bad. And we're 7 away from getting some first aid kit. That's not too bad either. So the 6 isn't going to be helpful to us unless we do something with it, right? We could duplicate the 3, because duplicating the 6, 12, it's not going to be close enough, and I don't think we're going to get to this poison at all anyway. Unless we just so happen to get it again next turn. I think we go for more damage. I don't see why not. Hit a 3. Hit that 3. You know, let him do damage to us, because if this is going to heal us +8, we're you know, losing money on the deal. The 6 will do a pea shooter too to do 2 damage. And then we'll just pile on the 1s, I think. Honestly, that light going out feels like there's like a monster behind me now. It's just like constantly, like, I don't know. It's like bad omens. You ever get that kind of feeling? Just ghosts sitting behind you? Good, because I never got that feeling either in my life. Wouldn't believe in ghosts, not even once in my life. Except for the fact that I'm positive they're behind me right now. So decent roll, decent roll. No 3s on the board, which is alright. So we can split a 5 and see what that does. Oh, he's only got 5 health. He's only got 5 health. But I want to heal up. I do want to heal up. I can split the 5. That was as money as it could possibly get. Oh, we got a ways to go. But we're coasting. We're coasting. We had the apple, but you know, we don't need it. Well, I mean, we're going to get it. Don't get me wrong. We're going to get the apple, but we don't need it. No stinking apples. Okay, so we've got 7 gold. The lantern is get 2 times the numbers next turn. Get 2 times the dice. Get 2 times what? Like dice? No. Damage? Just, alright. Confused by you. The last stand. Survive the next fatal blow, and it doesn't stack. So, helpful. Again, it's another countdown. We don't need the healing crystal. The countdown's not bad. Do we waste our gold here? Or do we save it for hopefully floor 4 or 5? They've got to have another store on floor 4 or 5. Are we going to need the 7? I mean, the last stand. It's got another countdown, but what are we going to trade in order to get that? What aren't we feeling right now? Dagger is coming up there. Crowbar. Pea shooter? I don't think we need it. Duplicate, split it. These are all too good of stuff. I think we're good. I think we're alright. And we take the health, and let's move on.